everybody. Welcome back to another episode of HB Therapy, aka the Hunter Benjamin live stream experience. So good to see you. I'll wait here for a little bit while people join in. Don't really have an overarching topic today. We might touch a little bit on procrastination because sometimes I feel like I live in procrastination nation. And I work at the procrastination station. But other than that, I don't really have like a main topic. It's Friday. I feel like we could just kind of chill, chat a little bit, hang out. And that's what today's live is gonna be. I don't know who's here. I gotta pull up the stream on my computer. I'm a little concerned that if I pull up the stream on my computer, my editing is going to crash. So I'm not gonna do that actually. I'm going to just let it be. I'm just gonna let it be. So if you're in here, I don't know who's in here, and I'll just have to catch the comments as they go. It is Friday, my dudes. What's up, Jessica? How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for being here. I got to share this to the Discord, though, at the very least, because I don't think it's sharing. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if my computer can handle me doing all of this at once, I fear. I fear it's gonna crash. That's the fun of it, isn't it? We love that. We love that. I'm doing fantastic, Jessica. How are you? Yeah, we got a new episode of Allegedly coming out. It is exporting right now, so stay tuned for that. It shall be out very soon. Oh, man. I have the White Lotus theme song in my head because Johnny was singing it in the podcast. And that's okay. Who we got here? Who's here? I'm doing good. I'm really happy to see you. Well, I'm glad you're here, Jessica. Welcome to the YouTube live experience. I gotta go to the Discord. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash, because I would cry. What's up, Auntie? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's moving so slow. Oh! Oh! Ah! It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. We're doing our best. This thing says an hour and 37 minutes on this export. I am screaming. It's a 50-minute video. It's not even like high quality. It goes decent, Auntie. How are you? How was your Friday? Now it's Saturday here. It's 12:12 on a Saturday. But, you know, we were going to chat a little bit about HB's procrastination today. For whatever reason, I could not get myself to film until about 5:36. I think I started setting up everything. Tisk, tisk. Bad. I was just like, I don't want to film. I don't want to do it. And then I was like, you must do it, HB. And I pulled myself up. Honestly, what happened was I was pretty much set up. I had all my lights on and everything. And then I was laying in my bed, like getting all the news, making sure I had everything that was up to date and everything. And then I found myself scrolling. And 30 minutes passed. And then 35 minutes passed. And I was like, oh no. This is not good. But we did it. We got her done. And then the editing process, I don't know why I was so slow on the edit today. I added too much. I needed to not add so many different things. But you know me with my editing. I'm gonna go extra every time. I wore my Allegedly shirt today, actually, because we got new Johnny we got, this isn't it. This isn't the merch, but I wore this because it was fitting for the Allegedly podcast. But there is a Johnny drop on the merch website, which is exciting. Johnny shouts that out in today's episode. But I also wore, like, I wore all black. So I wore the black shirt, a black suit jacket, and black pants. And those black pants no longer fit, everybody. That was exciting. And they must not have fit the last time I wore them because it looked like one of the buttons were no longer there. There was only one button, and I had to suck it in. I was like that scene in White Chicks when when they're in the dressing room and they're like, suck it in. Yeah, that was me today, trying to get my pants on. They're the only like dress pants I have. I have black jeans, but I'm not wearing those. Johnny's gonna be bougie. So he had some fun jokes with that. But yeah. What else happened today? I did some different online work, looking for different Upwork things. That was exciting, exhilarating. Haven't heard back from any of them, but there's a couple gigs that would be cool, and one of them is like daily, which I'm kind of like, and she's in Pacific time, and it's for her stories, and I'm like, I could do this. This is easy, but depends on how many stories it is. I have to know the like amount of content before I am like yippee-ki-yay. But wait, we got to get an email back first. Oh my gosh, I got close. Look at the bags under my eyes. I need to start going to sleep. That's something we got to work on. Because yet again, I stayed up until, I fell asleep and then I woke up and then I couldn't fall back asleep. So then I finished watching Yellow Jackets. I stayed up long enough so that the season finale actually came out, which came out today, Friday. But I started watching on Thursday. And yeah, so I finished that show. Yeah, it was good. You can do anything. I didn't think I could do what I'm doing. Valid. I can do it. I'm just getting back in the groove of this, but I feel like it was like riding a bike really with Johnny, and the format's not too different. I'm sure he'll evolve as time goes on with the podcast, but we gotta get Johnny some guests on the podcast. I feel like him with a guest would be just, because they want to know what to do. So maybe I'll just start asking people to come on the podcast. But then you're dealing with other people, and that's a whole nother thing, But I think he would be great. Johnny will start zooming people in, okay? Who wants to be on an episode of Allegedly? He'll interview you. He'll share the news with you. What else happened? No, today was I'd give it a solid 7. Solid 7 out of 10. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Thank you. Thank you for following the Instagram. Means a lot to me. The one thing about going live on YouTube is not being able to play music. That's kind of my thing. So now I have to fill the space with words, and I don't have a lot of words right now. What can I share with you? What can I share? What occurred today? I went outside. I went down to the little shop. I went outside today. I went down to the little shop downstairs. Got a snack. Got some Cheez-Its. I was going to walk around outside, but it was raining, and I had to film Johnny. So I was like, I'll just go back and I'll film Johnny. And then I set up, and then, What's up, Lee? Welcome into the live. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing fantastic. How was your Friday on a scale of 1 to 10? Johnny got a little out of pocket today, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like while filming the episode, I was like, this is a bad episode. It's not good. I'm not on it. It's not funny. And then while editing the episode, I had myself chuckling. So usually a good sign when I go back later and I don't remember saying half the things I said because Johnny possessed me. Hopefully this episode will be up before 3 a.m., but it's looking like it's probably going to be about 3 a.m., which is unfortunate and my own doing, but that's okay. It was a 7 or so. Okay, that's good. I said about a 6.5, 7-ish. That's about where I'm at. I would agree. That's where I'm at. But no, this thing says an hour and 46 minutes. I'm suing. So that's why we're live now and the new episode hasn't aired yet. But don't worry. There is a new episode coming. You just might have to watch it tomorrow. Or if you're like me and you're going to be up until 4 or 5 a.m. anyway, there you go. No episode of Allegedly tomorrow or Sunday, but to render or upload, just to export the file. And then I have to upload it to YouTube. But that goes quick. My internet's really good with that, thankfully. I remember back in the day, we would be uploading podcasts that were, an hour long, not much more than that, probably about the same length as this. And the export would take about 2 hours. And then the upload would take about 2 or 3 hours. And it was a disaster. This is a disaster. But that's all a part of the fun. Also, I just need to start filming the episodes a little bit earlier and editing a little bit earlier. But the only thing with that is like sometimes when I'm filming Johnny and giving the news, I'll like film it and get into editing, and by the time I'm editing, the news has changed or something else has happened. So it's like womp womp. That's the one thing with being a news show that is unfortunate. But you can change it from top chat to live chat at the top of the chat window. Oh, interesting. I don't think I have that option on my end, unfortunately. But I can do that on computer. Maybe, oh, here, I found a button. Oh no, I think I just hit it to top chat. I don't know. Did I? Did it work? I don't know. I don't know if that worked. I hit something and then I got a welcome to live chat. But, top chat, like top ramen. Oh, I haven't had ramen in a minute. I should go get some ramen. Not right now. It's 12:22. 1222. Oh my gosh. Today, I can actually tell you this. Today I had so many tarot card reading people on my FYP, and every time I scrolled, the next message was like more and more oddly specific towards me, and I'm like, you need to stop. Yesterday I had a little minor breakdown. But it was minor. It was quick, and then quick switchly from it. I'm clearly Johnny took a lot of my mental capacity because that wasn't the correct format of that sentence. No, it quickly switched from like a sad breakdown to I'm mad, and then I was mad to I'm motivated. So it was good. It was good. It was a bad day, and then it was a good day. It was one of those days. I switched it like that, and then when I was yelling at the sky. No, I wasn't yelling at the sky, but I did look like probably a crazy person talking to the big man upstairs with my door open while it was raining. I said, You're really funny. You're really funny, guy. It's really good. Oh God, I should stop yelling because my neighbor's gonna. Whatever, I don't care. It is past quiet hours. They did eventually send an email, y'all. If you are not aware, if you're watching the replay of this, or if you're in the chat and you're not aware of the neighbor wars that I've had, this has happened multiple times where it sounds like aggressive up there. It is aggressively loud upstairs, banging and yelling and screaming. I can hear their full arguments, and it was crazy. It was so crazy to the point where I literally had my broomstick next to my bed, so at 4 in the morning I could be hitting the ceiling like Mr. Heckles. And I sent my second email since this has started. Well, I mean, this has been happening since I moved in here, but the aggressiveness hasn't been like loud, scary. And the apartment complex did send an email saying, please remember, quiet hours are from this time to this time, and if you need help, call this number. So I'd like to think that was my doing. And now I just put it out there on the internet for everyone to see and know. So that way, when they go looking for the narc, you know, second dozen email. I mean, yeah. I have sent a lot of emails actually. They responded to my first one. They did not respond to like the first one after they got aggressive, you know, and I was like, and that's when they called me a vigilante, and I said, HB the vigilante. I kind of like that, you know. I want a shirt like a Superman shirt, but it says like HB, you know. I should get that. That should be the next merch. No, the next merch is the Johnny Drop, which is live now. I know the merch has been taking a while to get out to some people, but it is slowly but surely rolling out, thank God. But yeah, we got some new items. There's a blanket. Real excited about the blanket. I'm probably going to order that. It's an allegedly blanket. He's got a shirt that says, what is it? Smart, funny, attractive. And then in smaller font, it says, and humble. I like that one. But yeah, that's exciting. I don't know how I got there. I don't know. But this is my brain, everybody. Welcome to it. It is crazy. What else occurred today? I saw some funny TikToks. I watched some cool dance TikToks. That was fun. One of them was like they were dancing to High School Musical 3, and for whatever reason it started making me tear up, and I'm like, why am I crying to this right now? It's like a hip hop dance to High School Musical 3 song, but something about that movie just gets me going, okay? What's up, spooky dudes? How we doing? Yeah. But other than that, just did some work and was on my computer for most of the day. Tried going for a little walk, rained. And then I came home, ate some Cheez-Its, got the news ready, filmed allegedly, and then edited allegedly, and then now here we are. Spooky dudes, I'm doing fantastic. How are you? Fantastic. I'm doing well. I'm doing decent. I'm doing a 7 out of 10 right now, currently. Yeah. You chilling? Chilling like a villain? No, after this live, I'm gonna get this video up, and then I don't know, I feel like I'm caught up on all my reality TV. So I don't have any of that to watch. I binged all of the shows that I watched, so it's either I find something new, watch some YouTube, or yeah. Been watching any good movies? I have watched some good stuff recently. What have I watched recently? Good show. I watched Adolescence. That was really good. And movies though. What movies have I watched? Because I've watched a lot of TV shows recently, like trying to catch up on everything. Adolescence, Yellow Jackets, White Lotus. Movies though, I watched Heretic with what's his name? He's British. People say he's mean in real life. but I can't think of his name. God, what is he in? He's in a lot of rom-coms. But anyways, Heretic was really good. Hugh Grant, thank you. Oh my gosh. Heretic was really good. Trippy, but good. Other than that, I feel like I haven't really watched a lot of movies here recently. Lots of TV, and then I just haven't been watching that much. I've been watching some YouTube, doing some research on different things. But not a lot of fun watches, you know. Plans for the weekend. I do not have any plans for this weekend other than work. Work. All work and no play makes HB a successful boy. Sleep? Nah, maybe. Skibbity toilet, Riz? That's crazy. Skibbity toilet, Riz. That's so Sigma of you. I can't even handle it. Yeah, that's right. I know the lingo. I know the things these kids are saying out here today. It's crazy. I don't even know what you all mean. But anywho. Work. Send me every work. Did you get a new chair? No, I've had these chairs for a while. These are the chairs that I talked about in, I think it was the first vlog back, the first monthly vlog, the January vlog maybe. I stole these. Not really, but these are the ones that I found, and I said curb alert. I actually texted Auntie and Trashley and I said, they're not really my vibe, but like I do need chairs at my countertop here. Should I take them? And Auntie says, of course you need them. And I said, you right. And then I said, you're coming home with me. And now they're here in my kitchen. So now they're good. They're good. I've been doing my editing here because there's just more space for me to like set up the dang monitor, laptop, everything, because I've got my iMac here and that thing is just not functional right now. So I've been doing my work here, which honestly hasn't been bad. It's been pretty decent, but right now I'm using the same monitor for editing as I use for filming, allegedly. So like I set the monitor over there when I'm filming allegedly, and then I have to unplug all of it and then move it back here. But so far that's the only piece of the set that I have had to, that and my computer, that I've had to unplug, move around. So that's been good. Love that. You will do amazing things in this world. Thank you, Jessica. I hope so. I try. Your room is beautiful, bro. Thank you. It's fun. It's lots of Post-it notes. Lots of Post-it notes. You think we reset it when we hit the mark on YouTube to get gifts on YouTube and then just like switch it out with YouTube gifters? Could be interesting. Put another monitor on your wish list. I don't need 2 monitors though, because then I just have all these screens everywhere, and then yeah, I have you know, if I could get my iMac up and running, I will not use this monitor for editing purposes. I'll use my iMac for editing purposes, and then I'll just use my monitor. I just need to like sit down and completely reset the computer. It's just old. You know. What's your favorite NSYNC album or songs? Oh my gosh, there's so many. I mean, No Strings Attached is a great album, you know. But I love NSYNC. I was definitely an NSYNC over Backstreet Boys kind of kid. Probably because of my sister and my mom, though, because my sister loved NSYNC, so I grew up listening to NSYNC more so than Backstreet Boys. But I mean, when I hear Backstreet's back, all right, I get into it. I get down to it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's on. Here we go. You know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could pick one. I like Dirty Pop NSYNC. Yo, sick and tired of hearing all these people talk about what's the deal with this pop life and when is it gonna fade out? Think you got to realize what we're doing is not a trend. We got the gift of melody, we're gonna bring it till the end. Come on now. I'll just sing the whole song. Don't mind me. My brain is just a bank for friggin' song lyrics. Daft Punk though, I'm not really big into Daft Punk. They had that one really big song. What was that one really, really big song that they had? I can't even remember the name of it. Well, Hunter Benjamin, you should know it's NSYNC's 25th anniversary No Strings Attached album, and they're going on tour 2020. Are they? Have they announced that they're going on tour? I thought it was just rumors. I haven't heard any confirmation on that. And telling the news in pop culture is kind of my shtick. I think I would have known this. They're still waiting on Justin to jump on board. Doesn't matter about the clothes I wear and where I go and why. They're reunited together? No. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I mean, I know they're still close. Like, they had a song together on JT's new album, but I haven't heard anything about no tour. I've heard rumblings of a tour, you know? I know they're all in for a tour, but they have not announced said tour. But I'll keep an eye out, though, because Johnny will be announcing that for sure. Bye, 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 bye. There's another player in this game for two. Now it's down to 1 hour and 33 minutes, everybody. We're making it. We are making it. Oh my goodness. Doesn't matter. What's everybody's plans for the weekend? Anybody got any fun plans for the weekend, or is everybody just kind of chillaxing? Woohoo! Woohoo! Yes. I can't even like play a little teaser because my computer is running, but there's one moment in there that had me. I don't know if it was actually what I was saying or if it was just the editing that I did with it, but I think I was talking about Ruby Frankie. No, I was talking about Lori Vallow. I didn't talk about Ruby Frankie in this episode. Nothing planned till Monday. You are off? Heck yeah. I love that. This weekend we might try and do some favorited lives as well on top of the YouTube live. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe like a daytime on favorited tomorrow. Potentially, because we don't have Johnny tomorrow or Sunday. So that could be fun. This could be a good grand time. If you don't have me on favorited, be sure to follow your boy. Believe my username is Hunter Benjamin 3 on there. That's my username on all social media. If you don't follow me on all social media yet, be sure to do so. Also, you can join the Discord so you get notified whenever I post and get a little more connection to the community and the HB fam. All those links are in my link tree, so you can check it out. What's up, Finn? How we doing? I will be doing HB therapy on the weekends. Yes, we will be still going live on the weekends. These are meant to be every day. I didn't go live yesterday because Johnny was taking forever to upload. So, and there's the link. Thank you so much, Lee. Click the link. For all of the links, Um, and you can find me on literally every social media platform. I'm even some of the ones that aren't listed on there. I am on the platform. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I'm on social media platforms I don't even remember being on. That's the crazy thing. That's what happens when you grow up a social media kid, I guess. You know, how crazy is that? Like, just how different the world is. Because now it's like, if you don't have an iPhone by age 11, you're a loser. Can't even imagine that. Carolyn, I'm doing all right. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Doesn't matter about the clothes I wear, where I go and why. Oh my goodness. I did some cleaning this week, which was good. Did some laundry. And I did a little bit of a deep clean and whatnot. I'll probably do a little bit more of that this weekend. Maybe get rid of some stuff. I've got a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't like getting rid of stuff, says HB the hoarder. The H in HB actually stands for hoarder. Fun fact. It's not hunter anymore. I just love things. And I love my little trinkets. You know? No one can take my trinkets away. Ugh. I would fight. It'd be bad. It would be upsetting. Truly. Doesn't matter. Sweet baby Jesus. Oh Lordy, it's a fire. I'm just saying things now. Yo, I've been reading so much news that I think I'm just gonna start talking in headlines when I have conversations with people. I was saying before some of y'all got in here, I think Johnny needs to start getting guests on the podcast eventually, because him interacting with people would be so funny. Since I moved into this place in 2013. Here's my issue. I don't have like a lot of big things, but I have so many like small things, like literal trinkets that I use for more decoration and like props sometimes, but like I just have things and like collectibles, you know? And things I just love. Like if someone were like, you need to pick 20 items to get rid of in here, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could. What would I get rid of? I would get rid of nope, can't do it. Absolutely not. Sorry. I'll get rid of. I'm really trying. I'm like really trying right now. I'm looking around to see what things I might have that I would willingly give up. 20 crumbs off the floor. Yes, I'll get rid of that. I'd get rid of my fake plant that I have next to my bed. That's one thing. Want to see my fake plant? Here, I'll grab it. I'll grab my fake plant. Here, you can have this. If I need to get rid of something, I'll get rid of this. I've had this since college. It's always just sat somewhere. So, yeah. I don't have a lot of dead Sharpies because they've been making me angry, so I just start throwing them. like across the room and then eventually pick them up to throw them away. I've been good about it, but I definitely have some dead Sharpies somewhere. I could get rid of those. I could definitely get rid of those. But Wheezy, Oliver, Lucifer, Trevor, and Chunker, they stay. No one touches them. Okay? No one's allowed. No one's allowed to touch them. Heard? Heard. Copy. Yeah. And that's all. Jared, he could go. Oh, Jared was a gift. He does freak me out sometimes, though. And plus, I feel like it would be like wrong to like just get rid of Jared, you know? Good to see you, Jared. Put it right there. What a good dude, this guy. Howdy. Howdy, partner. Ugh. Jared. I was just kidding. I know. Y'all, I feel so disconnected from TikTok because I just haven't been like on it much. Like I scroll every once in a while, but I just knew his arm was gonna fall off. It didn't fall off. It just fell down. His arms actually really like lock in. The one thing that doesn't is the like stand in his thing. Rita, what'd you say? I'm dealing with burning sensations from my spine. Oh, I'm sorry, Carolyn. Is that the comment I was supposed to read? I'm sorry. I missed it. Sending you love. Brings down, down. Our Discord has been awfully quiet. I'm getting concerned about everybody in the Discord these days. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna start going in there and just posting random selfies every day. And I'm gonna start removing people who don't engage. I'm just kidding. I would never. Well, Manitoba. It's like you're not engaging in the Discord. Taking your post-it down. No, I'm kidding. Be so mean. Well, I'm sending you love, Carolyn, and I hope everything gets better. Oh, I like that, Lee. A Discord roll call. Oh, heck yeah. We live for that. Everybody drop what you've been doing. Oh, my Lord. Today, allegedly, I broke out into song. I sang a good half of Meghan Trainor's All About That Bass while talking about Meghan Trainor. I didn't know I had that many words memorized. And then I just started and I couldn't stop. Well, it wasn't me. It was Johnny. He's got a mind of his own. He goes haywire. Haywire. Absolutely bonkers, okay? But we love that. We love that for him. Truly. I don't know what you're talking about. I never go wire hay, okay? I just live my life. I have never wired hay in a day in my life. So, that's just ridiculous. That's a ridiculous statement, Hunter. I know. You've never wired hay. You barely even go outside. Hey, I go outside plenty, okay? I go outside when I need to go pick up my lovers, okay? Johnny, this is not your show. Any show is my show if I'm on said show, okay? And that is what happens in my head and out loud when I'm alone too long. Daily. Major surgery on my neck for it to stop. Ugh. I'm sorry, Carolyn. Remember down my bow. It's just doing what you like. Same for you. Well, shoot dang diggity, y'all. I think that's about it for tonight's live. I'm gonna try and get this video up. Once Johnny has a budget, he needs to take the show on the road, or he needs to zoom in Trash Auntie sometime. I agree. I think they should be Johnny's first guest. I don't know if Auntie's still in here, but I agree. They have appeared with Johnny before, but not in podcast form. I feel like it would be pretty funny to have them zoom in and then just talk about the headlines that day, you know? I feel like that would be Johnny's shtick, unless it's like someone in the, like if it was like a major influencer or celebrity or something, Johnny interviewing them would be like between two ferns, but it's on steroids, Bye, Jessica. But anywho, enough on that. We could talk about that a little bit more tomorrow, about the future of Johnny, depending on how the day goes, because maybe I'll have a rant. I didn't have anything to really open up about today, other than my breakdown yesterday that I thankfully talked myself through, and I was like, like in yesterday's episode of Allegedly, when Johnny says, "I'm Johnny Thomas Appleseed, babe." That's me. I go, "You're Hunter Benjamin 3, babe." That's me talking to myself in the mirror every day. Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? You should try it. You should try it every morning. Hype yourself up every morning. That's my word of advice. And the Dream It Do It of the day is... What was my Dream It Do It of today? I'm going to say getting a call from Big Brother and getting casted. That's my Dream It Do It today, because I was thinking about it earlier. I see all these clips of JoJo Siwa in the Big Brother house, and I'm like, I want to be in Big Brother. But anywho, if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Give this video and all the videos a thumbs up, and please drop comments on all of the videos, especially comments that are directly, connected to whatever is going on in the video. It really helps boost in the algorithm and, helps with the search and all of that fun stuff. So I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me and for watching all the content. We got a new episode of Allegedly, hopefully going up within the next hour and a half. It says an hour and 18 minutes left on the export, so fingers crossed that it gets up, by 2, I guess. But I love y'all. Be sure to get some sleep. And if you don't watch Allegedly tonight, check it out tomorrow. It's a good episode. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And join the Discord if you haven't. I might be live unfavorited tomorrow afternoon. So stay tuned, and I will chat with you later. All right? Remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. I love y'all.